What's up, guys? This is JTQ9 of A-XMN. We're going to go with that because I seem to struggle when I say XMN. But in any case, I want to apologize in advance that my thumbnail diversity has been very lacking this war season. Despite my schedule getting better, it's still not where it needs to be. So I am just kind of going to stick with this theme for this season and see how we can maybe evolve as we go forward. Because I do like making unique thumbnails and coming up with different ideas to do that. But anyway, let's get going with this war. So in this case here, last war, you saw me take it with AA. He melted pretty decently. In this case here, I said, you know what? Next time I'm going to try with Penny, see what happens. And I elected to... yeah, I got lucky he didn't throw the SP3 there. Let's start with that. But as you can see, I was very comfortable. Well, I am just very comfortable using Penny in most situations. So I decided I didn't like the fact that I was losing poison on the last one, that there's always a risk that Archangel can be poisoned out. In any case, this one here, last war, worked very well. Whereas this one, for some reason, just I wasn't getting in a rhythm. He like wouldn't throw specials. I couldn't get like bleeds on. I was like taking damage from not crumbling armor, but you know, when you don't land a hit in 6 seconds or whatever. Then I had to push him to an SP2, which is always dangerous to evade. And then it just I just was not getting comfortable with this fight. He was purifying everything. I couldn't land a neuro if my life depended on it. It was just extremely frustrating. So anyway, he is going down, as I am typically very comfortable fighting him. I finally get my first neuro on him, what, a minute and 5 into the fight, and then finally he goes down. But at certain times I remember going through this, I was like, okay, well, I could have easily just used another champ, because the whole purpose of him is to like try to get him to melt really quickly. And anyway, what can you do? So this one here, oh, the famous Penny versus Havoc debate, where I think Penny is a good counter to just this node in general. It's a good placement because it can be a little tricky, but I want to say Penny in the right hands with the proper strategy can be very dangerous. So the idea here is that, well, other than taking SP1s to the face, is that you need to get your SP1 and you want to just constantly be throwing it. That way it drains his prowess or drains his charges, so he doesn't get it on you to be able to give you that. It basically drains his plasma, so he doesn't get on you and it doesn't kind of detonate on you. So I always try to push to the SP2. Very easy to evade, and his prowess or his plasma doesn't grow necessarily as fast either. But as you can see, the plasma kind of disappears constantly. So he is incinerate immune, so I can't do a typical Penny combo. But spamming the SP1, doing it this way is also a very safe option. And as you can see, I'm not triggering Spite ever, so he's not just gaining random power. I think I threw on an Invul boost, so in case it did go to an SP3, I think I was safe. There, that was the first time it triggered the power gain. So, but like most champs, at least most mutant champs against Penny, she was able to take him out. So on to the Hitmonkey. I used a Wags, my last Wags pre-fight on here, just to be safe. I mean, I probably didn't need it in the end, but for the most part, I could have probably also taken it with, now that I'm thinking about it, with Archangel, but just I'm so comfortable with Penny. I just love using her. Just, you know, there's a set I don't want to say routine or rotation that works just very well, and if done properly, you know, make sure you avoid the unblockable there. But if done properly, there's not many champs, so especially if they're not incinerate immune, they're just gonna melt. So fortunately, you know, not many people Penny proof this lane, because not many people, I guess, use Penny as an attacker yet, even though I've been using her making content for what, like 4, 5, 6 seasons, or however long she's been around. So which is fine. I don't want them to make lanes Penny proof, because then I don't get to use her. So it's just a lot of fun. So I think I ended up helping we were running out of time and helped taking a note here, but I didn't record it. So anyway, we're just going to leave it like that. We ended up winning. Again, 69 deaths. So hey, we're 4-1 on the season. We're tier 2 multiplier, so we're slowly creeping up the rank. I think we're platinum 2 rank like 4 or 3 or 5 right now. So hey, maybe platinum 1 isn't quite out of the reach if we can keep getting some favorable matchups and hopefully perform better just as an alliance. I mean, 60 and anything more than 20 deaths is just really unreasonable, and you know, you obviously want to try to keep it under 10 as much as possible. But hey, if you can win wars dying 25, 35, and 45 times, I will take it. Take the loyalty and hopefully take the rewards at the end of the season. So thank you all for stopping in. We will catch you on the next one.